Hey, Mason. Yo, Mason, wake up. I got something to tell you. Mason. Yo, Mason. Yo, Mason, wake up, yo. What'd you do? What did you do? Wake up, man. Come on, yo, wake up, yo. Don't do this to me, man. Come on, don't do this to me, yo. Wake up. Fuck, man. Come on. Mason. Uncle Bobby. Uncle Bobby.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Are you gonna be okay? Michael, I know that you're very upset. That's normal. We all are. Everybody is. I'm upset too. But you're gonna have to talk about what happened. I'm starting to worry about you because you haven't spoken one word for an entire week since it happened. Talk to me, Michael. Michael, you're gonna have to talk about it to get it all out. Because if you don't, it's just gonna eat you up inside. And I don't want to see that happen to you. Please talk to me. Okay. Let's try to calm down. Let's take a deep breath and calm down. Everything is gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be okay. I'm gonna go into the kitchen and get you some water. Just take a deep breath. Try to calm down.
Please don't be mad, but I just can't do this anymore. Each day that passes by gets harder and harder for me to make it through it. Waking up every morning to the same never-ending pain, not even wanting to get out of bed. I never really could get over Mom and Dad being murdered and snatched away from me when I was just a little kid. Then having to deal with people pointing and laughing at everything I do and everything I say. Being pushed and shoved around every single day, every single year when I was in school. Never being able to keep my grades up because of the extremely bad migraines from having my head busted open with a brick when those 4 guys jumped me. They took my sneakers and then threatened to kill me if I ever told anyone. Not even liking my own physical appearance and having very low self-esteem. No girls ever wanting to date me. I think to myself, why am I even here? Sometimes I wish that I would just die in my sleep, just to take all the pain away. I feel like I don't even matter. I can't do this anymore. I wish I was never born. I love you, Michael and Uncle Bobby, and I know that the two of you do care, but sometimes it's like everyone was always too busy to just sit down for 5 minutes with me, just to listen to the things I had to say or the way I was feeling, or some of the thoughts that had been going through my head. Sometimes I felt like no one had time for me. I feel all alone. I'm very sorry, but please don't be mad.
Michael, here's some water. Just try to drink a little bit of water. Hey, Michael. Remember that time I was at work and you, Mason, I think it was his friend Steve, and a couple of other guys, y'all snuck into my vodka when I came home from work. All of y'all was drunk. Remember that time? Mason was walking all into the walls, throwing up all over the place. You was standing yelling out the back door at somebody. I don't know who you were yelling at. I didn't even see anybody back there. Remember that time? When I came home, I wanted to whoop y'all asses. That was too funny. Remember that? I mean, I was kind of mad then, but when I look back at it now, hilarious. Remember that time? No, Michael. Please, please try and cheer up. Say something. You know Mason would not want us to be walking around here crying and sad and down over him. He wouldn't want that.
Don't tell me what Mason would have wanted. He was my brother. Nobody knew him like I did. Nobody. Everybody keep on telling me what my brother would have wanted. Mason wouldn't want you to be sad. Mason wouldn't want you to cry. Well, you know what I think? I think Mason shouldn't have took the easy way out. My little brother, only 19 years old, couldn't face life like a real man. So he swallowed a whole bottle of pills and ended his damn life? Nah, man. Nah. Like a coward. How can you just leave me like that?
Michael. Michael. Your brother. Just let it out. Your brother wasn't a coward. He wasn't a coward at all. He just didn't know how to deal with all the emotional pain, the emotional and the physical pain anymore. All of his life, Mason had to deal with physical and emotional pain. He was only 6 years old when both of your parents were murdered. 6 years old. He was just a baby. You were only 9. I had always promised my big sister, your mother, that if anything ever happened to her, she never had to worry about her 2 boys being taken care of.
Uncle Bobby, stop making excuses for everything.
Michael, I'm not making excuses. Your brother was going through a pain that was way deeper than any of us could have ever imagined.
I know what you're saying is true. I hear you. But what the hell difference does that make when my brother's 6 feet under in a damn casket?
Michael, don't beat yourself up, okay? You can't beat yourself up. You were a very good brother, very good big brother to Mason. You were always there for him, no matter what. Whenever he needed you, you were right there. He knew that you loved him. He knew that you cared for him. So don't beat yourself up, okay? I just wish that I would have been there more for him during the times when he really, really needed us. You know, I guess I just thought he was exaggerating, you know, at times, or blowing things out of proportion. One of his friends said something about he had called him, Mason called him every day for an entire week straight, saying that something was on his mind and he needed to talk to him, but the friend said he had to work every night that week, so he never got a chance to call him back. I mean, like, we all, you know, can point out things that we wish we would have did different, but it's not going to change what happened. I mean, you know, like I said, maybe I should have just been there more. I just thought that the situation would somehow get better and things would get better for him, but unfortunately, they never did. Pastor Cole,
hey, bud.
how you doing?
How you doing? Good.
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good. I just came to check on your nephew. How's he doing, by the way?
Thanks. I really appreciate that. It's been a really rough week, but we're all gonna be okay. We're just still pretty much in shock, you know.
Still rough on that.
Come on in and have a seat.
Michael.
Uncle Bobby, this is all my fault. I was his big brother. I was supposed to be there for him. I was supposed to protect him. Why wasn't I there for him?
Michael, don't talk like that.
It's the truth. He was depressed for a real long time. Now that I look back at it all these years, he was desperately reaching out for help. No one would listen.
Michael, son, look, don't blame yourself. You have to let this thing go, Michael. If you don't, son, it's just going to eat you alive. None of us saw this coming. No one didn't expect Mason to do what he did. This was totally unexpected. Look, Michael, I know things are rough right now, but you cannot blame yourself, son. It's just going to eat you up. Your Uncle Bobby, he's here for you, son. I understand that your parents, the tragedy that happened to your parents at an early age, son, that's difficult for anybody. But I helped you through this. You came to the church. You and your brother. Michael, you were an excellent big brother. Excellent.
That's right.
Your little brother, he just couldn't handle it the way you did.
Should have been there for you.
Look, Michael, you have to let it go, son. You have to let it go. I want you to know, your brother, he was coming to the church. I don't even know if your uncle knew this, but he was coming to the church. My Sunday school teacher, she came to my office today, and she gave me something, Michael. And I want you to have this. Michael, this is your brother Mason's Bible. This is your brother Mason's Bible, son. He was trying to find a way out. It's not your fault. When I opened the Bible, there was a verse in it. It went to Ecclesiastes, chapter 11, verse 9 and 10. It said, "Rejoice, O young man, in thy youth, and let thy heart cheer thee in the days of thy youth, and walk in the ways of thine heart, and in the sight of thine eyes. But know thou that for all these things God will bring thee into judgment. Therefore, remove sorrow from thy heart, and put away evil from the flesh. For childhood and youth are vanity." He was trying, son. He was trying. It's not your fault, and you cannot blame yourself for this. No, it's a society problem, son. Too many of us overlook things in our own homes. I deal with this every day in the church. All this bullying, this teasing. Some of us aren't strong enough to deal with it. Michael, you were able to deal with it, son. But your brother Mason, he just wasn't able to handle it as well as you did. So please, son, just keep God in your life. Just keep giving it to God, son. This is your brother's Bible, son. Take it. Whenever you feel like you need anything, your brother's right here. God is with you. My door is always open to you, Michael. Always. Please, just call me if it ever gets that bad for you, son. We're here. Your Uncle Bobby has loved you since you were a child. I'm gonna keep praying for you, son. Bobby, I'm about to get out of here, son.
Thank you so much, Pastor Cole. I really appreciate you stopping by.
If you need anything for this young man, please don't hesitate.
Thank you so much, Pastor Cole.
I'll be seeing you, Bobby. Michael, take care, son.
Pastor Cole, I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by. This is what we needed. I know Michael, you know, he's down right now. I know he's going to be okay, and I'm going to be fine, but this is really what we needed, you know, for you to stop by and give you a kind word. Thank you so much.
Definitely wanted to make sure that, you know, Michael got his brother's Bible.
Yeah.
I hope that makes a big difference and it helps him, you know, recover.
It will. We really appreciate it. Thank you. I can't thank you enough.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Anytime.
Okay.
Make sure you just check on me and let me know how things are going.
I will. I'll let you know how he's doing.
All right.
Okay. You have a good day, Pastor Cole.
All right, Bobby.
And thanks again.
Anytime.
Michael. Michael, you okay? Michael. Michael, open the door. Michael, open the door. What's going on in there? Open the door, Michael. Michael.